children. Because for some people, that's just not how it works. But it just gotta get over that hurdle. Yes, in the back.
We do have to leave. We do have to go. It is time to go. So thank you guys so much.
It's like something that I cherish every day. Like I see the same people, like we all know each other. Like it's a very intimate space. We just genuinely have like everyone's best interests because we know everyone on a personal level. So I think living on campus, even for all 4 years, if that's like the best financial situation for you, is definitely like something that you should consider.
Yes, live on campus for sure. I was fortunate enough that TCU paid for my housing, and even though housing was limited this year, they still refunded me like $5,000, $6,000 to my bank account so I could get housing like wherever I went. So yes, freedom, 100% recommend. My parents are strict too, so like we'd be going out like at McDonald's or like whatever at like 1 a.m. So like yeah, I remember.
For our freshman year, we had to live on campus, and like personally, I chose to live on campus for all 4 years because it was part of my scholarship. But I know that other people chose to like live on campus because I guess it was like cheaper for them. So I guess it kind of depends on your financial situation, but with living on campus, I think it's important to have that like community aspect with other students, and it's easier to like make like more friends and stuff like that.
Okay, so at my school, housing is like a competition. Unfortunately, we're only guaranteed housing our freshman year. Yeah, it's a competition after your freshman year. But yes, I definitely recommend living on campus. I feel like that's like low-key like half the college experience, you know, it is. And then just all the people you get to meet, you walk in the lobby of your dorm hall or wherever you're staying in, you're always gonna meet somebody new. Those are where those first connections are formed. So yes, heavy on the community.
Backing off of the social aspect, if it is feasible for you to live on campus, I would 100% recommend it. If you are one that you're not going to blatantly go and talk to people, living in a dorm like that is going to help you socialize because you're going to be with a roommate or a group of roommates. And so you can't really get away from people. And so that kind of helps you socialize. As well as that, it keeps you close to campus, it keeps you engaged, it keeps you just around and close to everything. Like you don't have to worry about, I don't know if I'm gonna make it because traffic's bad. If you're already on campus, then you're not having to worry about that commuting aspect, as well as that the independence that it gives you, because like we sometimes have very strict parents, like stupidly strict parents, and so as long as you can have that separate, it helps you a lot.
Me personally, given my situation, I chose to be a community UTA, but in all honesty, I would recommend living on campus just because of what they mentioned. I just feel like it's a lot easier to socialize and you get a lot more of the community aspect that you're supposed to get out of college when you actually live on campus versus being a community.
I would say if you have the opportunity for sure to live on campus. I'm very fortunate to have my housing paid for 4 years. And you get a lot of friends. I had a best friend is so hard to went to Germany to get it, but you just make good connections there. And also, it saves you a lot of time. So if I have to like just get out of it at 9:30 to go to my 10 a.m., which gives me a lot more sleep. So if you have the opportunity, I would recommend it from me.
I would also recommend living on campus. Again, networking is a big part of it. Yes, grades are important and all, but if you know the right people, it can get you a lot further. Actually, it's pain to look at kind of just be study driving to get there and everything. So living on top would be good, especially if you have the financials for it.
Thank you guys. I think we only have time for one more question. So I'm gonna ask what I hope is a fun one. What is the best part about being in college?
I would say meeting a lot of different people. Sometimes the most random things happen over there. Like one time there was this one dude with a sign and he would just say a whole lot of nothing. And then this other time there was like a performative meal competition over there. I was like, oh, okay, pop up, get your matcha. I don't know. But it gives you a lot more opportunities to just kind of be around different people and adjust to them, especially considering that sometimes you're just not used to it depending on how your parents were.
I would say free will. You can do a lot of stuff and your parents don't know, like go out. Yeah.
But I would say my biggest thing for everything is the student discounts. You get so much money, even on flights and everything. Like these just got student ID to stay to the apartment.
For me, I would say I agree with her. It's really just the best part of it's really just all the people you get to meet. The social aspect of it, and like just getting to meet so many different people like from around all like the whole world from so many different backgrounds to meet. That's really the best part of it.
Yeah, I have to agree with the free will and the, socializing part of things, because sometimes you'll find yourself at a cutesy gas station with 20 of your mates because you guys got hungry for a midnight snack. And you just end up adventuring for some odd reason, just because you can.
I will also agree with the free will and the diversity of things. For me, as a person who also has strict parents, a big reason why I chose my school was because it was far enough to where like they couldn't like pull up on me. But like I could go home every weekend if I wanted to. The diversity for sure, meeting people all across the world. You're gonna have friends that are outside of your major, the same major as you, people that are going through different things. And then also just like the friends you make, again, this relates to being on campus. Just constantly being on campus will actually force you to like get out of your shell and talk to people. So yes.
Yeah, the independence. I feel like that was something that one of the best parts of college, is to be able to like create my own schedule, kind of step into being an adult a little bit. And then also I would say like the opportunity. Like if I didn't go to college, I probably would have never traveled, at least not as early, because I did get the opportunity to study abroad in London and like travel. So like that was fun.
Yes, so what everyone said, the freedom for sure. Like my parents were really strict, so best believe I was a regular on Thursday or as well. So please don't. I would definitely say the freedom and then the opportunities that it also brings. So I'm studying abroad in Spain for spring break. I'll be in Spain. So yeah, all the opportunities that come with it. Greek life is also fun. It's its own little world. You get to meet other Greeks from other schools. So that's fun too.
I've met like some of the most insane, funny, like ridiculous people because Harvard is just such a diverse campus. Yeah, I think it is honestly like some of the best things that I love in church about college.
Poppy, Poppy, it's CTC.
Y'all made me in trouble. But I would, yeah, same thing I would say. I was ready to leave. I had to move, and I wanted to be in a really big city. So I went to Chicago and I loved it there. I met the most diverse people I've ever met in my life, and it was really my first window to the world. From there on, I understood I wanted to travel more and see more people, so that's what I do.
Y'all basically summed it all up. We're ready to go.
Thank you. So our kids who left for the CTC kids, but we do have like 7 minutes left. You guys just wanna like, don't do it. 8, 9. If you guys wanted to open it up to anything else that you would like to comment on, I know some of you mentioned traveling abroad to Germany and Spain. If you guys wanted to touch a little bit on that, but yeah, we only have a few minutes left, so talk about whatever you want.
I just wanted to mention, if you're going to college, my parents, yeah, straight Nigerian, yes, they're like, don't work, you're gonna be distracted, you're gonna have a hard time. I have a part-time job and most of the time you're just sitting there doing homework because they know you're a student, so definitely if you're gonna, especially be moving away from home, I would say like, work part-time and you'll also be able to get money to help with your finances and stuff like that.
Yes. Okay. So, one thing I wanted to touch on was if you also have strict parents like a couple of us up here, please don't let their decision, their words affect your decision on where you go to college. This is the time for you to low key escape as you're getting your education. Don't let their like words affect where you go, even if they're strict. They'll get over it. Okay. Because on the day of graduation, they're still going to be there clapping for you.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with her. This is your time to escape that strictness. This is that time for you guys to like get that freedom. Because if you're anything like me and my mother, if you didn't, you wouldn't have had the opportunity. You have a world of opportunity when you go to college like that. You have so many doors that open up for you. And so don't let your parents, whoever, don't let them sway what you want.
Wait, y'all can like kind of like talk to each other so we're not just going like one at a time. I think that would be a lot like faster.
Yes.
And more efficient. I was also curious to know for y'all, what's something that you're still learning today that you learned in college? Maybe just like talk about it. So what?
How to play my instrument better.
I was gonna say time management. Girl, when I was over here, I would procrastinate to the hardest. I remember the one time that we had the IB for chemistry. I was still to like 2 in the morning to finish it. I woke up at 6 in the morning to come to school and everything. But time definitely helped. I still, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do procrastinate still, but it's a lot less now. It's a lot less now. So probably.
Did y'all have any questions?
I think she said if you got college credit in high school, did you have any trouble from going to high school to college with the credit? Yeah, I mean, my school didn't care really. They were like, you just have to take those classes again, but they let me use my IB Spanish credit, so that was cool. I still did Japanese, so I wanted to do Japanese, but I think your school also didn't want to take credit.
No, like no matter what you did, when you got like all fives and everything, like they would still make you take like the full 128 credit hours, which is like fine because I actually kind of like school, and so it was like good to sorry. It was good to like relearn everything, and you could like low-key learn that there are like levels to like intro. There are levels to this, y'all. Like it's actually crazy. So I'm actually really glad that I retook a lot of my foundational math and physics because if not, I think I would have genuinely failed like everything else.
Did y'all have another question?
What about the party?
No. No. No.
Do y'all have any other questions?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still sad about it, but you gotta grow, like, it's not like college isn't fun, it's been like better, but like, I miss like the feeling of high school, if that makes sense. Okay, let's not start crying.
1 minute left.
Man, I was ready to go. It definitely is a transition, and sometimes it makes you reflect
We
back.
have 1 minute.
But